Hello, everyone. This is Scootsy Media here, which is now known as the Casual Gamer. Welcome to episode 1 of the Casual Gamer Uncensored, co-starring TTBurger 88. Say your
That,
name.
hello, it's me, Tony, aka TTBurger. Yeah, you all, I'm a good friend of Fifth Casual Gamer here, and he's been featured in quite a few of my videos here. And this time he asked me to be featured in one of his videos for his channel, and this video will also be uploaded on my channel as well for those who aren't subscribed to Casual Gamers like that. So, if it's getting on both our channels, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, of course. But you're a bitch. I'm just kidding.
Very
Uh,
funny.
well, yeah. Today's discussion is about the recent events in Florida, the school shooting. And I know this is a subject that has been talked about by countless people over the years with various shootings. And honestly, I've never made a video about a shooting before, and I just want to give my honest, uncensored opinion of it. I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick that it's happening. But I know there's nothing I can do about it. But I am absolutely sick of it. I'm not going to go into now. If TTBurger wants to, TTBurger can. But I personally don't want to go into the whole thing about the gun control shit because obviously that's never going to get anywhere. It's not. No one. No, it's just going to be quarrel after quarrel after quarrel after quarrel, and it's just not going anywhere. But what I want to talk about mainly is what do we do about it? What do we do about it? This has to change. This has. We need to come together and do something about this, even if it's small things at this point. Just even small things. I just want to see something done. I keep every time I see this, it's like, oh, it's talked about for a while, and then it's like it just seems like to me it's swept under the rug. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's the way it comes across in the news, and that aggravates me in a sense because it's like, you know, there's people, in these schools, especially the school ones, like I could see ways that we can't prevent it 100%, but we could at least do something. And don't tell me you can't. I think, now I don't know, I personally believe that the schools need to be reformed. I mean, we have my personal views, and I know this is going to upset some people listening, might even lose a few subscribers. But I personally think the buildings and the schools themselves need to have a bit of a reform. One of the things I personally think, and this is me, and anyone watching this, feel free to respond to this video. Give me your ideas, your thoughts,
Or download and
anything.
mirror it as well.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that, but unless they really want to. But I honestly would rather hear someone else's thoughts. Um, I personally think we should, you know, do drills and like how we do fire drills in schools and stuff, and I believe safety rooms should be built. Safety rooms, or
Or do
vaults or stuff. Because I mean, like some schools they have private bathrooms in every classroom. I've seen schools like that. Well, maybe some schools could build a vault or something and do drills where, like, basically, if someone is like, say, your classmate next, your classroom next door, hear some gunfire, they just, the teacher informs them to go into the vault that is bulletproof, or vest, or helmets, or just make the walls of the classroom something. I know that wouldn't prevent everything, but just various things. And I believe training, maybe training police officers or something, or have some on campus, some screening. I mean, I've seen these schools, and it's just like it's built like how it was years and years and years ago. There's no safety precautions. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing.
well, the
Absolutely
thing is,
nothing. It's just defenseless. Go ahead.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but the thing is that like you don't really expect these shootings to happen. It's like
No,
even after a shooting
I,
happens.
I, I hate to say it. I know this is awful to say, but I do because it keeps happening. And the reason it got that way is because back when it first started getting built up, it's to these people that watch these things, to normal people like us, it's horrifying. But to people, there's people out there who I hate to say it, as messed up as it sounds, revel these guys and want to copy them, or they hate people so bad, or they feel like their life is pointless, that they follow suit because that's like their big fame. Oh, I'm going to go out with a bang type deal. It's happening. We need to accept that this is happening. It shouldn't be a common occurrence. Something needs to be done about it. And I don't know what that is exactly, but something has to be done about it. People matter.
They do matter, but the thing is that yeah, I do agree with what you're saying there about these shooters and stuff like that. I mean, like they think their life is so bad, so they want to make other people miserable, and so they can suffer like how they are suffering stuff. I mean, the perfect example of like a school of not really a school shooting, but a shooting that I really remember really well was let's go back to like 2014 on Memorial Day weekend of 2014 where Elliot Rodger was when Viola Vista, California, went out on a killing spree and shot a bunch of people because he couldn't get a girlfriend and stuff. And yet, you want to know why that one is so memorable? Because I had a feeling that I mean because like that there would be somebody who was so desperate for a girlfriend, obsessed with getting a girlfriend to the point where it'd be one of those if I can't have it, nobody can phrase. So and he went on and just killed all
Which
those
is
people and
absolutely
stuff.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, like, while I'll admit, like, I do know how it feels to not get a girlfriend and stuff like that, but, like, still, you don't go around and shoot people and stuff just because you can't get what you want and stuff in
Yeah,
life.
you're not entitled to a girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, I know
No
this
one
is,
is.
yeah, I mean, I know this is not the current shooting that happened today as of February 14th, Valentine's Day and stuff, but, like,
Yeah, it
it's,
is. That's interesting that it would happen on Valentine's Day. It's an anniversary. Yeah, that's a good point.
it means, like, it seems kind of strange that the days you don't expect it to happen, like at the like a holiday or a fun day or something like that,
I
it's just that this
expect it
happens.
24/7. That's just me because
Well,
I've seen it too much. I've seen it too much.
I mean, the
I
thing,
don't know. I just think even if you don't expect, I don't expect 9/11 to happen every day, but we have precautions in airports now because of it.
yeah,
I know
yeah,
people aren't gonna like hearing that. Now I don't agree with everything that TSA does. Don't get me wrong, but
I'm with you on that.
but some things, some security precautions are necessary. Some. Um,
But
there's
not,
none. There's none. There's not even not even the outside of the schools. Nothing. Like, something. I'm not even saying police or anything. I'm just saying, something can be done. Like,
schools,
I've seen, I don't know where I saw it, but I saw one picture. Like, I saw, like, it was like glass was broken out of the school. And that was another thing. It's like, I think our kids are worth having schools that are made that have windows that are bulletproof. I think
yeah.
every single window. I don't care if that pisses people off. Every single window should be bulletproof. They are worth it. They are our
Well,
children. They are our
well,
future. They matter. And
well,
I don't. There's no excuse for it. None. Absolutely none. And
no,
other than they don't have the funding, and they deserve the funding. That's my personal opinion.
well, the thing is that like one of the reasons why schools are the easiest target for shooting and stuff. That in my opinion, this I just realized now
Especially
that
high school students who
well,
go through. Bullying is one of the big issues. That's something
yeah,
else
I
that
know.
needs to be worked on.
Yeah, I know. But like one of the reasons why yeah, that's one of the reasons why schools and high schools are easy targets for shooting because the person is either bullied stuff like that and doesn't get the help he needs and stuff and he ends up going
Most of
on
the
a
time, they
rampant.
don't even know that he's going through crap.
Yeah,
That's
he
another
like
thing. People who are bullied, need to speak up,
yeah, I
and
mean like
they need a place where they are accepted and supported, and help through that stuff.
yeah, I mean, like it reminds me of the. I'm kept on mentioning this. I cannot. It reminds me of the Degrassi episode called "Time Stands Still." It was a two-parter episode. This guy was bullied very badly because he had this girlfriend who he put in a coma because he was unstable and stuff like that. And he came back to the school because the principal allowed him back, which in real life that wouldn't happen. But he got picked to be on this contest that was gonna be on TV, and these people who didn't like him because of what he did to the girl, put him in a coma. They pulled a prank on him by dumping paint and feathers all over him in front of live TV, and they made fun of him for it. And the girl he liked only saw him as a friend, so he went home and took his father's gun out. At least from what we think his father doesn't say, but I guess it's his father's gun because he gets it from like a study or something like that. And he goes on a rampage and just try to shoot people, but in the end, he only ended up shooting one person who he thought was one of the person behind it because somebody said it, told him that it was, and like he was about to fire on the girl who only liked him as a friend, but someone wrestled the gun away, and he ended up getting killed by his own bullet because of it and stuff. And it's like that shows how bad bullying is. And the thing is, with a lot of these schools, they don't take action in bullying until after something happens, which is sad because like if a lot of schools and stuff like did stuff to stop bullying stuff like that before it reached a crisis point, then there would be less and less school shootings and less bullying like that, and stuff like this wouldn't be happening. I mean, I know I sound kind of redundant there, but like it's just what I believe in and stuff.
No, I personally think everyone's life matters. I just, I see these people on TV, and I'm just like, I wish I could do something about it.
Yeah, you wish you can just go through to the TV screens that because like I just like I don't even know how I first heard of school shootings. I think it was Columbine is when I think it was the first school shooting I heard of about it because like I was 10 years old at the time and stuff. And I think it was the first one about it because like I think I heard something about it back when I was 10 years old, and then I watched the little video documentary on it called She Said Yes, starring Cassie Bernal and stuff like that. And I remember like that's when you realize that stuff like that is more serious than you think. It happens more often than you think as well, and just like makes you thankful that this never happened at the grade school you went to or the high school you went to and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I was I was fortunate. I mean, it just seems like to me maybe it's just because the news is reporting more often, but like when I was growing up, I mean, this didn't happen like how it is now. I mean, never once did I think, oh, I'm gonna go to school today and I'm gonna get blown away. Now, these kids that I was hearing them on TV. I was hearing them on TV. Like they expect it every day. They're afraid to go to school. Children. I mean, one little girl was on the news writing to the president. Ironically, got a response back. Probably was a secretary, but like was afraid. He lost her one of her closest friends. And that is just like my God. It was an elementary school too. It wasn't even just high school. It was elementary school. It was an elementary school student. That's awful. You know.
Yeah, it's awful that like a little girl like that
I
is
mean, no
scared.
kid should have to live in fear. No kid should have to live in fear.
Yeah, I mean like
None.
yeah, I mean, like it's like I hear. I mean, you hear about TV shows doing this stuff, showing how bad it can be and stuff like that. But then when the real thing happens, you realize it's not like anything like how it is on TV and stuff. But then again, a lot of schools don't even care to stop bullying, like I said, until it reaches the crisis point. Like if someone's being bullied, like schools will just like not care enough about it until the person being bullied brings a gun to school or a knife or so. But it's just a shame because like it happens, people start caring when it's too late. It always happens when it's too late. If people started caring a lot quicker, we probably would have a lot less of these shootings start that because like we just had. I mean, I don't remember
I don't think it's that they don't care. I think it's more along the lines of people don't know what to do.
they
No, I mean,
don't. But
I mean, and every time something is suggested, it's always propagandized to the whole gun control issue. I don't even
yeah,
care about that. Like, I mean, yeah, you may believe, well, this and that. Well, guess what? We can't agree on something, so let's agree on the gun issue. It's never gonna happen. I don't care. It's never gonna happen. It's been argued for decades now. Despite what you feel on the issue, I don't care what side you're on. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be done about it. I mean, I know it's gonna happen. It's just gonna be the same old story. It's gonna be time's gonna pass. It's gonna be dropped. I mean, it'll be yesterday's news until the next one happens.
it's like
It just needs something needs to be done. There needs to be reforms. There needs to be something. I don't know what
it.
that is. I'm not claiming to be an expert,
Neither am
but
I.
something needs to give.
I mean, like when stuff like this happens, they always blame like the NRA and stuff like that, or blame a video game, or blame a TV show and stuff like that. Then they never like try and realize that the person who did the shooting stuff like that was messed up to begin with. Like I'm gonna talk about Elliot Rodger again here. Elliot Rodger was seeing a therapist like that, but refused to take the medication and stuff, and he
Yeah,
was so
that's his
obsessed.
issue. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was so obsessed with wanting a girlfriend. But the thing is, he wasn't. I mean, I don't need to bring this up,
I know
guys, up
this is gonna
again.
sound awful, but I'm just gonna say this: you can't fix. I hate to say it. It's just a fact of life. You can't fix all the broken people. I mean, especially if they don't want help. And obviously, if the guy's refusing treatment or any help, he doesn't want it. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, he may want it, but he doesn't want to put the effort in, and no one else should suffer for his fallings.
right. And
No one.
thing, right, definitely. I mean, the thing is that like I watched videos of your video. I watched a video about him called Daily Roger Infamously by I forget the name of the YouTube user, but from what I learned about the guy, I mean, you would think the shooting, the stuff he did was bad. He's planning on doing worse things like that. He was planning on going to the sorority house called Alpha Phi or Alpha Phi, whatever it's called, and he planned to kill all the girls there
That's
and start the
awful.
sorority. He planned to start the sorority house on fire, and he was
He was
going
messed
to.
up in the head.
You think it only gets worse. He was going to drive down to his father's house to kill his stepmother and his brothers, mainly his brother, so his brother wouldn't get a girlfriend and stuff. And he was going to go and just like he's gonna switch from his BMW to an SUV and just run people on the road, run over
One thing
people on the
I'm
road.
grateful for is this case we caught the guy. The guy didn't get to kill himself because most of the time they get to kill himself. I think
Yeah,
honestly, if I think he need to find out how his mind works. That and need to do various other things. The schools need some kind of reform. The signs saying no guns on there isn't helping because obviously they're just going to go in there and charge anyway. They don't care. Somewhere along the lines, they already have school cops who, bring the canines in and the drug searches and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I remember, I personally think, you know, I'm not saying, search students and stuff like that. That would be stupid. But I do think that, maybe someone on the outside of the premises or something, you know, and then, or hell, a metal detector through the door. Something. I don't know. I don't know. I am not claiming to know. But obviously, at the bare minimum, I don't know much of what goes on in schools these days or what's being done, but I do believe that, you know, something in regards to, preparing the students to be able to protect themselves, even if it's in the smallest degree.
well, yeah, but the thing is that like you can't really expect like a 7-year-old to protect
Well,
himself or
no,
something.
I don't mean like that. I don't mean like fighting or anything. I mean like, like like a drill or a place to go. Have a place
A
that
safety
school
drill.
have a place that But then
Yeah, like a
again, I
safety
mean,
drill.
there's
Have like a
always going to
safety
be
drill.
flaws with every plan, but just something different. Maybe try something new.
I
I
mean,
don't
like,
know, but anyway, I'm done. There's nothing really else I can say.
well, I have one
If
more
anyone
thing.
has anything, hang on, I'll let you talk after I'm done. Um, if anyone has anything they want to add to this video or respond to it, I'll listen to any suggestions. I'm just curious what anyone would have to say about it.
Me too. And like my thing is that like they could have like safety drills and stuff like that. Like they have fire drills, they have tornado drills and stuff like that. They could have like safety drills to like what to do if they learn about if someone comes in there with a gun or something like that and stuff. I mean, they can teach the kids how to take cover under their desk or something like that or do
Well, they
something
already
to.
kind of do that, but
Well, they didn't do that when we were kids and stuff like that.
they
That's
only
why I'm
did
saying.
that with my school one time, and the entire time I was there.
We were supposed to do it when I back in the year 1999. It was gonna be called
They
a.
really
It was
should
gonna.
do it
It was.
more often.
It was
Yeah,
gonna be.
They did it. Yeah, that's right. It was around 9/11. That they did a drill like that. Yeah, but I remember that now. But on my school, but it's like I don't know. I feel like there's more that can be done. If I'm
Yeah, I
wrong,
know.
I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, that, like, I'm like when I was like 10 years old back in 1999, we were going to have a terrorism drill, and for some reason they didn't have it for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I guess I don't know. I guess they decided not to have it, but. I guess that like stuff like that could be very useful because you don't know when that stuff could happen, and I don't really have any much else to say. And it's like what Casual Gamer said here. Feel free to make a response to this video, and feel free to comment down below, like the video, give it a
I
bunch
don't
of
care if
rating
it
and
gets
stuff, and
likes or not.
share it and stuff. I mean, like,
I just want to have a discussion more than anything else.
well, this yeah, we did have yeah, I know, and I agree, we did end up having a discussion about this,
Well, I
and
mean, like with anyone watching, if anyone wants to add to it or give their viewpoint, I'm all ears. I
same.
think I think more people need to talk about this. I think it's something that needs to be kept fresh in the regards of, what do we do? Because I believe something needs to be done. And and it may not come down to there's not much that can be done, at least not under this system. But, it's something that at least needs to be talked about.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Because like after hearing about the shooting today, just like when will it stop? I mean, how many more of this can happen? I mean,
Anyway, we're rambling on. This is Scootsy Media, well, Casual Gamer, and TTBurger 88
hey,
signing out.
signing out.